Hello everyone, GamerSketch here again with another reaction video. This time I'm going to be watching this game crazy training video. I have heard a lot about this, I've seen a few clips, and from what I can tell, it looks really awful. So hey, why not react to it? So, without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Hello everybody, Keith Croft along with Bobby Payne, bringing you the best of Game Crazy at the Game Crazy Selling Skills Challenge. That's where talent, skills, knowledge, and great value come together to create the ultimate games destination.
That's right, Keith.
From the first frame of the actual video, I can tell that this store is very Xbox savvy. We got the lime green in the background, two Xbox logos on each side of the, what are they, like sportscasters? Also, look at their last names. Croft and Payne. I really have to wonder if those are their real last names.
Hardware, used games, MVP, trades, and pre-orders. So let's go down to the game floor where Zelda Scott will take us through our keys to the game. Zelda.
Thanks, Casey and BP. I'm down here in the hizouse, you know, the heezee, with the GC posse.
I'm down here in the hizouse with the GC posse. Okay, I believe this was made in the early 2000s. Even then, nobody talked like this. Are they trying to get, like, hip and jive with the young kids? I gotta say, this lead's pretty cool. This lead's pretty cool.
To get the 411 on Game Crazy, let's start with the hardware. This is like a gamer's ride, dog. And if you sell them the right ride, you got a better chance of selling some 20-inch chrome rims later. Know what I'm saying?
The way she pronounced the ing. You know what I'm saying? You don't. She put the emphasis on the weirdest part of the word. That's funny.
The key here is to sell them the system that's right for them so that they'll keep coming back for more accessories and games. And speaking of games, Game Crazy's got all the fly new game titles, but we've also got the mad hookup when it comes to used games. And they can't hate on our used games because they play like new, come with a 90-day guarantee, and they cost less. Booyah! Now, for the real hardcore players, the ones that are crazy tight with the GC, we've got the MVP card. The MVP card means upfront revenue for Game Crazy and higher trade values, special discounts, and exclusive tournaments for the players. Trades are where Game Crazy makes crazy dollars, and players can get mad values.
Crazy dollars, yo. Crazy dollars.
Crazy dollars, crazy dollars, crazy dollars, crazy dollars. It also means that Game Crazy's got the used game hookups on the latest games. And finally, pre-orders. Now this is for the real serious players.
Why does she say players so much? Why does she say players so much? I mean, it's awesome. It's rad, dude. That's more 90s. It's tubular. That's more 90s too. It's jiving. 80s. It's pretty cool and all. But why does she keep saying it?
Well, that's it from down on the floor, y'all. This is Zelda Scott, and those are the keys to the game. Peace out.
Thanks, Zelda.
What was with the... Like, why the... He doesn't even have an earpiece. What's the point of that? He thinks he's so cool. Listen to his voice.
Let's get ready to rumble
He is pretty cool.
as we begin the Game Crazy Sales Challenge with hardware sales.
Hi, welcome to Game Crazy.
Hi.
Hi, what system are you interested in today?
Well, it's my son's birthday and I'm looking for some video games, but I'm really not sure what he wants.
All right, what system does he play?
Oh, and here he goes asking the right questions.
He's off to a good start, Keith.
System. You know what? That's what I need. I need a system and some video games. Sorry, I'm just all brand new to this.
No, it's fine. Basically, there's 3 platforms to pick from. You have an Xbox, a PlayStation 2, and a GameCube. But to figure out which one is right for you, I'm gonna have to ask you a couple questions. So how old is your son?
He's turning 12 and he's in middle school.
Okay. What kind of games does he like to play?
His favorite is driving games.
All right, how about DVD movies?
The critical movie question.
The kids love the movies, Keith.
He does have a TV and this will be in his room, so, that would be great.
How about online play?
I'm not so comfortable with that.
Well, actually it's pretty safe and secure, but I understand your concerns.
Any way you look at it, she's not like gonna... You're not gonna convince her that online play is safe. Firsthand, I know that. It doesn't work.
How about friends? Will you have friends over?
Absolutely. He has 2 or 3 buddies that I know he'd have over.
All right, so based on what you're telling me, I'd probably recommend a Sony PlayStation 2. It has some great racing titles. You can play up to 4 players at once. You can play DVD movies. And while it's not the best online system, you can definitely tap into it later on down the line if you decide to go that route.
Also, I want you to look in the back, like right behind this mom. Like, don't pay attention to her face. It is very nice, though. Like, look right back there. There's an ad for the GameCube. Only $100. He never suggests to her the GameCube. Think about it this way. Like, with the PS2, you have to buy an external thing so you can play up to 4 players. Why not just get a GameCube? And it's not just because I'm a Nintendo fan. There's like more family-friendly games, which is most likely what she's looking for. There's more co-op games in general. You don't have to buy an extra thing just to have 4 players. He never suggests to her a GameCube. He only suggests a PS2. The movies thing, I can understand that, but it's a GameCube, though. GameCubes are awesome. In all honesty, though, the PS2 is a pretty good system. My favorite game of all time is on it.
Oh, it's a great choice. Basically what we're going to do is set you up with some accessories, a DVD remote, a wireless controller, and we're going to have to get you some memory cards to get you started.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, wait. All of these things that he's like saying, they aren't necessary. You don't need the DVD remote. He doesn't need 2 memory cards. You only need 1. You're putting, like, you're making this way more expensive than it needs to be, buddy.
Let's go down to the floor with Zelda, who's standing by with Ryan.
Right, dog. That was the bomb diggity, my friend. How'd you do it, dog?
Well, Zelda, actually it was really simple. I just found out what she was looking for. I needed to know who was going to be playing the system, what kind of games her son was going to be playing, what she could afford.
You never said anything about price. Any way you look at it, the GameCube was a better choice to get. If he wants to watch movies, get him a DVD player from a thrift shop for like a few dollars. At this time, like, wait, how much was the PS2, like, selling for? Okay, so around this time, the PlayStation 2 was selling about $150 to $200. The GameCube was only $100. What she could afford?
Oh, thank you, Zelda. And now, on to our next challenge. When high margins and great values come together, it's used games.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Game Crazy. What can I help you find?
Do you guys have that new Madden 2004?
Madden fan, huh?
Madden, a very popular title.
It certainly is, Keith.
Actually, yeah, I have it over here new, but you know what? I have it over there used for $10 less.
Yeah, I don't know about you. It sounds sketchy. It could be broken.
Well, no, you know, our used games play just as well as our new games, and they come with a 90-day guarantee. So if it doesn't play, you just bring it on back to me.
Yeah, I still don't know.
You know what? Why don't we go try it out?
Really?
Yeah, come
Cool.
with me.
They're having like bonding time. they are bonding with each other. They are forming a nice relationship. Would this ever happen in real life? Would a person behind a desk at a video game store go up and play a game with a customer? I'm genuinely curious.
The demo was just to reassure him he was getting a quality product. That was a clincher.
Well, big ups to you, girl. That was off the heezee for sheezy. K-Money? K-Money?
That was off the heezee for sheezy.
Well, it's really what we're all about. It sounds like you're the kind of guy who likes to beat a game as soon as you get it, so this is perfect for you. You could take all those games that you've already beaten, trade them in for credit for anything else that you want.
I mean, I can take the games I've got at home, bring them in, trade them in, and get new games for less?
That's right.
Well, I can't do that over at Best Buy. I'm definitely coming here to get all my games.
Great. Well, in that case, you're definitely going to need an MVP card.
MVP? Did I hear that right? Zelda, what's going on down there?
You heard it right, K-Dog. Gail is getting extremely jiggy with it.
Jiggy with it? Gail is getting extremely jiggy with it. That is my favorite one yet.
You know it, KC. Give it up, G-Unit.
Oh, this is wonderful.
You know, you actually have $17 in trading credit here. All we can do is take $5, roll it right onto Final Fantasy. That way you'll have it in your hands the day that it comes out.
The trade credit. I didn't see that coming.
A great call. That sealed the deal.
Where did he come up with that?
Great, let's do that.
All right, and since you like Final Fantasy, we actually just got a copy of Kingdom Hearts traded in. You'll definitely be into this game if you like Final Fantasy.
This looks pretty cool. I'll use this for the rest of my credit.
All right.
Rydog, that trade credit move was the bomb.
Okay, now it's just getting tiring. Like, I'm sorry to say, it was great at first. Now it's just annoying.
By pre-ordering, we actually guaranteed that. That trade credit move was just a little nudge she needed to commit.
Well, you heard it here, fellas. Ryan is slinging the bling-bling to get that paper.
Okay, never mind. It's just as good as it always was.
That's all from here, Casey. This has been Zelda Scott, representing for Game Crazy. Keep it real, Casey.
Wait, that's the end?